I've been riding dirt bikes for 6 years, and I quit. Or at least that's what you guys think, so let me explain. Enjoy the video. Ever since I started riding dirt bikes, like seriously, we normally go riding about once a week. We're also gonna change my air filter. We're not gonna be like fucking gypsy tails. No hate to gypsy, by the way. Now, over the past couple months, we stopped riding once a week. And we cut it down to about once every other week. Now, I had a family member with cancer, and their cancer got really bad towards like the beginning of 2025. That family member passed away in December of 2025. 2 days before Christmas. And obviously we weren't riding our bikes because we were over there helping and just visiting. The main thing that I hate about my Kawasaki is I have to take the top seat off as well. I mean, my hands are not that tiny where you can reach that out. So yeah, we have not been riding for a while. We just have to take the top bolt off and then our seat should slide right out. Anyways, but now that we're in the new year, I signed with a new team in February, and I've only ridden one time. So we are 5 months into the year, and I've only ridden my dirt bike once. And that is why a lot of people think I quit. And I didn't. You know what? I think we're time for a new air filter. I think we're ready. So a lot of people are asking, why don't I ride? Did I quit? And what happened to all my sponsors? That's my sponsor wall. At just 15 years old, I've been able to work with over 9 different companies. Obviously, I've had good situations and bad ones. Definitely due for a new air filter. Every once in a while, we've been riding around the streets, so I am gonna leave this in, but next time we go riding, we're definitely gonna get a new one. And the reason why I really haven't been riding is because we just don't have the time. I have the time, but my parents don't. I ride with my dad. My dad's on his CRF 450. And for those who also don't know, we own a ranch, and a ranch definitely takes a lot of work and a lot of money and a lot of time. And with my parents working during the week, the only time they have to go to the ranch is on the weekends. And that's normally when we ride. Now, my goal in 2027 is to definitely ride more. Obviously, I am going to ride again before 2026 ends, but it's just not going to be a lot. For that sucks, let's talk about the sponsor side of things. This is my sticker wall, and just pointing out the sponsors on this wall. I'm sponsored by 110 Racing, Vulgar Co., Crocodile Cloth, Smart Straps, Cargo Smart. Obviously, I'm sponsoring myself. How am I sponsoring myself? I do own a clothing brand. It is launching on June 1st. The clothing brand is called Scrappy. And speaking of Scrappy, watch this. You guys, I'm super excited to announce my clothing brand called Scrappy is launching on June 1st. The clothing brand for athletes, whether you're a dirt bike rider, a baseball player, a basketball player, something that you wear that's durable, affordable, and breathable. I've been working on this clothing brand since March. We're launching on June 1st. Stay tuned. Now, I do have more sponsors than that. I just don't have stickers for them. Like, I'm also sponsored by Circuit Equipment, Vortex Racing, Corner Coach, and I believe a few more. I do still have these sponsors. They are still my sponsors. They haven't dumped me. I haven't dumped them. Obviously, I couldn't imagine they're the happiest with me right now just because they are sponsoring me. They are sending me out free products, and I'm not riding my bike. Okay, it's been a couple minutes. Drain all the water out, set it on a rag. We're gonna bring it outside to air dry. So yeah, just being busy with school stuff and family stuff. School stuff is definitely something that's taken a toll on me. I'm currently ending my freshman year. The bikes are literally collecting dust. And I know I just made a YouTube video saying I'm not selling the 125. We might be selling the 125. I hope it clears it up. I did not quit. I did not lose sponsors. I just have not been having the time to ride recently. So I'm going to take this time of me being off the bike and I'm going to put that towards a little more training. I know it doesn't look like it. I work out 6 days a week. I just updated my workout schedule where I'm going to be focusing a little more on motocross training, start running more. That way when we do start riding on a normal schedule again, it's going to be easier. Now, I do have some old riding clips that have never been shared before from a couple months ago. Pop them up. I hope you guys enjoy. We'll see you guys later. Fellas, we're back, baby. The camera is currently at 4% right now, so we got to make this fast. We got the backpack ready for tomorrow. We're going to go hit a motocross track not a real motocross track. Don't think of it as like Glen Helen or LACR. It's the motocross track that is at Gorman. There's no berms. I think there's like 2 jumps. Obviously, we're going to mainly do trail riding, but I want to ride a track for a little bit. Haven't ridden a track in a while. Last time I rode the tracks there's 2 tracks that I can ride at. The other tracks, they're for like quads and Pee-wee bikes. Last time I rode at those tracks, I was on my old KLX 140, and I think the closest I got to hitting a jump was like just getting barely to the top. Obviously, we're on a 250 now. More power, more speed, more torque. My goal is to clear 1 jump. That's my honest goal. We're at Gorman. We got here a few minutes ago. We're gearing up right now. Yeah, this should be fun. You know what's crazy to think is that I remember I used to ride this track on my 140, and I thought this was the most difficult track ever. And, you know, just never thought I'd be on a 250 riding. But obviously, we're not going to be riding this track. There's 2 tracks we'll be riding. First track is that one, and then the second track is the motocross track that's a little over there. Also, this is the first place I ever rode the 250 at, even when it wasn't mine. When the 250 was my dad's, I cruised around here for a little bit. I was so scared I'm going to loop it. Sadly, speaking of looping, we forgot the seat bump, which is kind of going to bite me in the ass later, but it should be fine. I'm like kind of scared right now that I don't have my seat bump. Alright, let's see how bad this track is. Alright, let's see what we can do. That felt good. That felt nice. It's no LACR, but it'll do. That's a fun track. My goal is to try to pass him. Let's see if I can pass him. up the third moto. I say moto, but you know what I mean. Like, aren't they called motos when you... I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. Anyways, that's the third time we went on track today. Go back to the truck, take a little break. Okay, just finished editing the YouTube video. I need to come on here and make another outro because a year ago when I made that video, I didn't do outros for some reason. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If anyone's gonna shit on me in the comment sections for how I ride or for my editing, shut up, because that video was edited and filmed a year ago. It was private on my old YouTube channel. I never posted it. I'm better at editing. I'm better at riding. I'm sorry I had to make you guys watch that, but without that, this YouTube video would have been 5 minutes long, and we needed something a little bit longer. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Stay tuned for future videos. We're freaking killing it right now. My clothing brand called Scrappy is launching on June 1st. We'll see you guys later.
Shawty got her eyes closed, standing on the edge like I've been walking on a tightrope. Shawty got her eyes